So EFT, I'll say something, I'll do a pause, you repeat back what I'm about to say, and we'll go through all the tapping points. And so if you're willing to take full responsibility for your own well-being, we'll do a tapping on being resentful. Even though I'm full of resentment, I've been carrying this resentment for so long, and it might not be mine or mine to carry. I still deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though this resentment just doesn't feel good. It's just not me. And it's so tiring to carry someone else's hurt. I still deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I've been holding on to this toxicity, and it's made my worldview seem a little bit more toxic than how I used to see it. I still deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. All this toxicity, all this resentfulness. I'm full of resentfulness. I'm resentful. Full to the brim. And overflowing with resentment. It's not fair what they did. It's not fair what they have done. Sometimes I don't even get an apology. But would an apology really mean anything? I can say I'm sorry. And just do it again. And here I am receiving that resentment. Getting fuller and fuller. And sometimes this person, and sometimes these people, are really nice to me, which makes it terribly confusing. Because when I overflow with resentment, they tend to say it's my fault. And when I address these issues and try and say, hey, I don't like this, then I get told I'm blaming them. Or maybe it just feels like blame. People don't like to be told how mean they're being. But for change to happen, we sometimes need to address these behaviors. Otherwise, we'll just overflow again. And it's not truly us. Because we're getting full up by someone's past hurt, someone's past anger. And the only way they can deal with it is to fill your cup up. Take the pressure off them for a while. by putting pressure on you. And then you have a big earthquake. There's all this resentment, all these layers. I've just been building and building. And all this pressure. Until something's got to give. And maybe I've left this friendship. And maybe I've left this relationship. And maybe I've left this workplace. I'm still carrying that pressure. I'm still carrying that anger. I'm still carrying that feeling of blame. Still carrying that feeling of shame. And it just doesn't feel nice. And I might be acting out that behavior onto someone else. And that's just not me. That wasn't me before then. It's just a little bit of their identity. Or a lot of their identity. Has made my identity a little less pure. So I'm going to release some of this resentment now. It's not mine to carry. I'm going to release this resentment. I don't need to hold on to someone else's pain. Because this is causing me pain. I'm releasing that pain. I don't need to hold on to this anger. It's not my anger to hold on to. It doesn't feel nice. And I'm letting go of this need for revenge. Hurting someone that's already hurting doesn't solve anything. You don't nurture a plant with a pair of shears. You just end up cutting it down and hurting the plant. So I'm going to nurture myself by releasing this resentment. Letting it all go. I don't need to hurt someone that's hurting. I need to take care of myself because I might be hurting. Releasing all this resentment. Releasing all this toxicity. I'm a pretty good person. And I hold on to that identity. I let go of this toxicity. And I empty my resentfulness in body, mind, and spirit. Just taking a deep breath in. Seeing where that resentment sits for you. I don't imagine that one tapping round or a very global tapping round where I touched upon different points would reduce a great deal of resentment, but it might help peel back some layers to actually reflect upon ourselves and go, oh, hey, this actually is not me. And it's like I may have been getting topped up but also in that is the accountability of that person that's being topped up to actually address those issues, because we don't want to carry something else, someone else's hurt around and then hurt someone else. It's kind of like hurting someone by proxy sort of thing. That original person is now hurting someone else through you sort of thing. So allowing yourself to reduce that toxicity that is within, so you can be more loving without. Love everyone around you sort of thing, and yourself, and find your identity again, because it can get lost up in there. It's like things that you thought, like say for example, it's like you might be completely angry about a complete situation that you never was angry with before, and it's like you might go, why was I angry about that? It's like that wasn't me. it's like I'm carrying someone else's like glasses sort of thing, and now I'm seeing through their worldview sort of thing. So taking those glasses off, you can then return to who you are as a person. So that said, I am Dion from Eflowtion. We're open for business again. Thank you to everyone that checked out the EFT and Soma Breath combination. blown away by the response. And there'll be another one on the way. I kind of had a day where I was massively productive, but had really nothing to show for it. So I have achieved a lot, but nothing really to. But yeah, that said, more intuitive EFT tap and chats on the way. I've got my little camera thing sorted. So yeah, I'm down, and I look forward to seeing you. And if you're interested in a one-on-one session, then definitely book in. The website is up, eflowtion.com. And I am Dion from Eflowtion, and have an awesome and positive week.